It was easy to tell this was inspired by a silent movie. The camera hardly ever moves, the special effects are kept light and minor, and the dialogue is simple without interruptions or elaborations. This is exactly why I think people should be more cautious about remaking classics from another era of cinematic construction. On the one hand, I don't think real fans of the original Nosferatu would have been impressed with anything different than what this movie gave us. There's certainly a kind of fan that wouldn't be happy with any remake, but of those that would tolerate retreading the ground they felt was wholly, very few would be happy with a movie that updated the special effects and dialogue style and film techniques. Every update would be considered a betrayal of the original. On the other end, someone like me actually wants to see what Nosferatu would have looked like with modern film-making techniques and special effects. Personally, I would have rather seen more updates to the special effects and camera techniques and fewer updates to the script and characters. While the original Nosferatu was definitely a product of its time, there's nothing in the new script that I felt was an improvement. Watching this remake, I find myself wondering what it would look like to see a total remake of the original with exactly the original script, but completely update the filming techniques and special effects. If someone were to redo the script to this level, I would rather see them go back to the original source material, Dracula, and make a new take on that. As fun as the original Nosferatu was, Dracula was better. Which brings me around to something I would love to see made, a found footage take on Dracula in the modern day. The writing style of Dracula was to incorporate the diary entries and newspaper articles of the fictional events. This was the book equivalent of found footage of the time. If I had unlimited funds and time and energy and all the rest, I would love to set up a series of YouTube channels representing Mina and Jonathan Harker, Lucy Westenra, and Dr. Seward. I'd make them vloggers. Supporting characters would include Arthur Holmwood, Quincy Morris, and of course Dr. Abraham Van Helsing. There would be framing devices on every video ensuring there was no confusion among the uninitiated about what's going on, and links between the channels and coordinating videos, as well as a unifying channel that has a master playlist for the entire set. I would make the videos last the course of a year, released about once a day or so. I'd update the views of the players to match modern sensibilities, and I'd go light on the special effects, especially before Dracula gets to his destination. To anyone interested in any part of this, I don't have the resources to do it, so I release the idea into the wild to be used by whomever finds it and has the resources to do it. I hold no claim to this idea. And I highly doubt I'm the first one to come up with any of it anyway. Do you have any thoughts about how old movies or books could be adapted to modern sensibilities?